This video is from Dawnwalker. I think it's called Dawnwalker, right? The New Blood or Dawn of the Bloodwalker. It's called Dawn of the Bloodwalker. I think it's called Rebel Wolf Studio. There's a bunch of guys. They're the ones who there's a bunch of them who worked on The Witcher 3. They ended up leaving CD Projekt Red and started their own studio, Rebel Wolves. This is their first game coming from that studio called Blood of the Dawnwalker. It's got Witcher 3 vibes. It's all about like vampires and stuff. I think it's set in our world, like a fantastical version of our world. I think like in the 1400s maybe. And you play as a character. I believe his name is Cullen, and he's part vampire, part human. And they released a trailer a couple months ago showing off some gameplay, and this is part 2 of that trailer, so. So it features actual gameplay footage from Blood of the Dawnwalkers. Snippet from a work in progress pre-beta version of the game, blah, 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 blah. Still in development, subject to change. The gameplay session was recorded on PC.
Hello, my name is Ariana Sierkiewicz, and I am one of the writers at Rebel Wolves. In June, we showed you a part of a quest where Cohen is looking for a legendary sword. And today, we're going to get to the end of that quest. The game is currently in the pre-beta stage, so you may still see some bugs and glitches. You will also see some changes and additions we've made to the game based on the community feedback.
Yeah, getting real Witcher 3 vibes.
Scaring my lass. What is it about?
You've been heard disrespecting the kniaz, singing songs that mocked him and the faith.
Who told you this nonsense? Was it
Since one of our game's main features is the duality of Cohen, our hero, who is human by day and a vampire by night, we're gonna show you 2 ways to play the quest.
help?
This is yet another example of our narrative sandbox. We can approach each of the quests in a variety of ways, remembering about the duality of our hero, human by day and vampire by night.
I think it's
Knowing
set
we have
in our
both day
world,
and night as our allies.
but a fantastical version of it.
In June, we started on the outskirts of Svartro and had a brief stint with some
Or maybe
bandits.
it's not.
Cohen got rid of them easily with a few well-timed sword cuts and active abilities.
Because in the
Then
first
we
gameplay
walked
trailer we
around the
saw
city a bit
in the church, I
until
believe
we
they had
reached
it was
the
like
cathedral.
had a cross
This
and they
time
were talking about
entering it
Jesus.
without any hassle during the day as a human. Let's continue that playthrough.
Here comes the train.
The baptism of a newborn is a solemn moment, doubly so. A new life joins our flock, bringing happiness to its parents and to the congregation. Natus ex sanguine est, alitur sanguine, et in sanguine morietur. Ego te baptizo in nomine Dei. Amen.
Alright, train's going. I didn't realize he has hecachromia, different color eyes. I'm pretty sure the religion was like our religion, but the vampires invaded and made them all convert to, worship them.
Don't I know you from
So here we
somewhere,
got some of the
young man?
dialogue options
Laslia, maybe.
right here.
That's right. My name's Cohen.
It's a real shame
Cohen.
what happened there. So many good people imprisoned. But where there is sin, there must be chastisement. And speaking of sin, come with me. I'll take your confession.
Thank you, but I have no need for confession.
Ah, so you deem your conscience clear?
I wouldn't go that far. But I'm sure you're a busy man, Father. So while I appreciate the offer, I feel that my soul shouldn't be your priority.
I won't press the matter. You are quite correct. I have.
So we
many
saw, like
other
I said, a
duties
couple.
to
I think back in
attend to.
June we saw the
But please remember
a version
that
of
in
this
order
where he
to be
did it during
saved,
Night as a
we
Vampire.
all
This mission,
need to repent.
or did it during the day? Actually,
Myself.
no. He came back
included.
to the church at night and
I
fought a
hope we
vampire.
can speak again soon. Good day to you, Cohen.
Father Florin?
We can start by chatting with the deacon. He might know something about the catacombs where Saint Mihai is buried.
Damn, 2026 is gonna be packed. I mean, this is coming out 26. We got Crimson Dawn, or Crimson Desert,
Clean up the altar.
RE9 Requiem, GTA
right,
6.
the bell tower.
Shaping up to be a good year.
Yes, what is it? I have much to do, so either be quick about it or leave me to my duties.
Could you point me towards the entrance to the crypt?
What are you talking about?
I wanted to pay my respects to the city's founders. Light a candle in their memory, if possible.
Sorry to disappoint, son, but there's no crypt in this house of worship now, if that is all.
Lion.
Things change, especially in the last few years. Perhaps the crypt was built over or sealed away?
Listen, son, the parish book doesn't say anything about any crypt. I should know. I wrote parts of it myself.
Can I take a look? Just to make sure.
No, the library is not open to just anyone. Still, it seems to me you have plenty of time on your hands and will keep on badgering me. Tell you what, I'll give your idle hands something to do, and afterwards maybe I'll let you take a look into the library.
There you go. Favor for a favor.
Tell me what you need then.
Our caretaker, Radu, is missing, it seems. It's been a few days since he last came to work, and now his duties have become my duties. I imagine he's lazing about somewhere, having a laugh at my expense.
Any idea where to look for him? Perhaps he's at home.
If I only knew where that is. Radu's a secretive man. No, I'd rather ask around in the almshouse. He spends a lot of time talking to the inmates.
The almshouse? Where is it?
Go out to the courtyard and turn left. Carry on walking until you see a well on your right. The almshouse's entrance is just by that well. I try to avoid going there myself. Ugh, a dreadful place. Really dreadful. Anyway, be on your way, son. And let me know when you find Radu.
Alright, off to find Radu.
Turns out the deacon had his own agenda and asked us to find out what happened to the local caretaker. Let's find the asylum he mentioned.
So they're
While
playing on an
those
Xbox
sacred
controller.
grounds, we should mention that every week, in some of Vales and Gora's churches, people gather for the so-called Blood Mass.
That's where you go to worship
It was
the
established by
vampires.
Brensis and his clique of vampires after they took rule in Vales and Gora. Every villager is required to donate a significant amount of their blood, and in return, they are cured from all illness. Like Cohen's sister in the CGI trailer.
Yeah, they
It's
saved
how
her
Brensis
from, I think
controls
it was
the
the
population.
Black Plague.
Each blood mass is conducted by Father Florin himself.
And I think also too, like in like the new Zelda games, like the main vampire boss you have to kill is in like the main castle in the village. And from the start of the game, you can just rush straight towards him and fight him. Just like you can like Zelda, where you can just rush straight to the castle and fight Ganon. You can do it in this game too. Now you might not be able to, it might be very hard, since you'll be significantly under level and don't have any, good equipment. But if you want, you can try to do that.
Oh, stuff it. We'll go and see Dragan instead. He's on.
Maybe someone in here has seen the caretaker.
The sister is too busy to take a look at him. It's just a matter of time until that wound festers.
What do you want? I'm looking for the caretaker. I've been told he sometimes comes here.
You mean Radu? Yeah, I know him. steer clear of that bastard.
Any idea where he is?
Right now? Nah. But I do know something. Might be interesting for you.
Really? All right, tell me.
That's not how it works, friend. I need a little palm grease first.
Here you go. It better be worth it.
Make the world turn.
It is. Something strange is going on here. Every night there are noises. Creaking, scratching, and I don't know, things being pushed around. Some of the folk here say the building's haunted.
Listen, I didn't pay to hear a ghost story. You were supposed to tell me about the caretaker.
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm not trying to swindle you or nothing. You see, there's a closed-off wing here. They put the plague patients there when it first hit. But one day...
Listen, his sister was suffering from it. The vampires cured her of it. In the CG trailer. We'll watch it after this.
But I hear that the caretaker knew how to get in there. Some secret entrance. And used it, but I don't know what for.
I see. Any idea where it might be?
Somewhere upstairs, I think. You'd have to look around.
All right, I'll check it out. Thanks.
It seems the asylum resident, apart from telling us a gruesome story about what happened to the plague patients, gave us a useful hint about the secret entrance to the asylum wing. For a price, of course. Using focus mode allows us to see that there might be something hidden behind the shelves.
Scratches on the floor.
Move the bookcase, buddy.
Let's investigate the location. It was a separate wing for patients who fell ill with the plague.
Damn. What a stench. Something's rotten in here.
Seems like Radu's infected with something.
So many died here. In isolation.
This wing was blocked off, and they were left to die a terrible death.
Damn.
Something else happened here.
Huh. Died recently.
Radu
Killed by
is
something bestial.
This body looks fresh
vampires
compared to the
or
rest.
werewolves, maybe? They got vampires in the game. Why not? Something bestial.
It's getting better and better.
We have to face a creature called Muron. While it is theoretically a vampire, its transformation did not go correctly. Occasionally, neurons produce loud, inhuman screams which stun the target, if it is within the scream's range.
You!
Well, here's modern day, during the day
As you can
combat.
observe, their behavior is chaotic and hard to predict.
No shit. And this is probably Radu. Get him!
Muroni possessed the vampiric ability of Shadow Step. However, it is juggy and unstable.
So it shows you on the screen to block. Oh, damn.
Killed Radu and the missing residents.
Guess he won't get ahead in life.
We can learn more about what has happened here by using the Compel Soul hex. You can learn this hex during the game.
Talk to the dead.
It is a feature enabling the player to talk with certain corpses, those that have moths flying above them.
Okay.
Magic is only available to Cohen in his human form. We wouldn't be able to talk to the dead had we come here at night.
It's you, isn't it? Please, stop.
Or is that Radu?
It hurts. I beg you. We're friends. Radu, please.
Nope, the thing we killed was Radu.
That's enough. Rest now.
We can go back to the Deacon now and report our findings. Before we chat to him, notice that our current objective again has the hourglass symbol. This tells you that the
We'll move
dialogue
time.
will push the time forward.
Yes? Why are you pestering me again?
I know what happened to Radu.
Good. So, what was that wastrel doing all this time? Getting drunk on communion wine? Tell me.
Getting drunk on something, I'll
In the
tell you that
almshouse,
much.
In the sealed-off wing. The caretaker was hiding there, but he was no longer human. He turned into something terrible, a monster. I'm sorry, but I had to kill him.
What? I don't understand. What happened to Radu?
He was involved in something dark. There were corpses in his hiding place. Probably his latest victims. But how he became that creature is anyone's guess.
A monster in the house of God. First the plague, now this. Oh, truly, we might just be living in the end times. Right. I'll have to talk to the guards, send them to retrieve the bodies, and clean up that place.
You do what you need to do, but I believe we had a deal. May
Into
I
the
enter
catacombs we
library
go.
What? Yes. You may go inside with my blessing. I'll tell someone to leave the door unlocked for you. The book you're looking for, it's called The Annals of Svartrau Cathedral. Now, excuse me, I must go to Father Florin and tell him we need a new caretaker.
He gave us access to the library in exchange for our information. Let's go there and find the book he has mentioned. Reading books in our game works surprisingly similarly to the way it works in real life. They might teach us new skills or give us additional experience.
There you go.
Let's stop here and load a save game from the night variant playthrough of this quest.
So now we're going
We
vampire
are again
mode.
in Svartrau, in front of the cathedral.
Yep.
Guidance shall be worthy if I care. Guidance. They'll guide us right to our grave, those fucks.
And like I said, since you're a vampire, you can like
As a
drain
vampire,
people just
You'll
enough
see and
with the
experience
blood,
the world from a
or
different
you can drain them
perspective.
completely and kill them.
You sure it'll work?
Certain as the sunrise. And if not, I'll pay you back double.
Here comes the train. I'll mute it real quick.
Back to you. It's for Kiri blood after all. Sorry.
Let's get inside the building using Cohen's vampiric abilities, Plane Shift and Shadow Step. You can travel quickly and easily access places beyond the reach of regular humans. Last time we were inside the cathedral, we came across Xanthi, one of Brensis's officers. She was a difficult opponent for Cohen, so this time we're going to be smart about it, stay on the scaffoldings, and show you an alternative approach.
Better be quiet.
To blood.
Blood.
You shall be
Yeah, last time I showed this demo, we
Wait,
actually
something.
fought that vampire.
faithful
What the hell is she
servants.
doing here?
His command shall become the
What is she
sole
doing?
voice in your heart.
Is that a ritual for the blood gods?
Blood gods shall become your new family. You shall want for nothing. You shall yearn for nothing.
They're covering up the old paintings. Why?
Blood to blood.
One of the workers must have left it.
You shall become
Seems that the cathedral complex is quite big. The main building, cloisters, inner courtyard. The entrance to the crypt could be anywhere. Won't get anything done just standing around. Still, staying up here would be a smart idea.
Your fellow blood guards shall become your new family. You shall
There's that
want
last
for nothing.
video they showed. I think it was like I said back in June. He jumped down and fought the female vampire.
Only duty shall
But it looks like this time around we're gonna sneak past her.
blood to blood.
Let's start by checking out one of the frescoes in detail.
You shall
Sanctus
become
Mihi,
Prince's most
patron saint of
faithful
Svartra
servant.
himself.
His command
Victorious
shall
and
become the
well-loved.
sole voice in your heart.
There's the legendary silver sword.
Blood guards shall become your
I hope
new
it really does
family.
exist.
You shall want for nothing. You shall yearn for nothing. Only duty shall remain.
So I wish we got a
Saint
game
Mihai
like this
symbol.
in the style like Game of
Good.
Thrones way.
Should help my
Like in that
search.
vein. It'd be so
Turns
fucking
out,
cool.
this one was actually about Saint Mihai, owner of the sword we're after. The powerful weapon might tip the scales in Cohen's favor and help him save his family from the vampire lord Brensis.
Command shall become the
Brancis.
sole voice in your hearts. Your fellow blood guards shall
We can check
become
some of the
your
buildings
new
in the
family.
courtyard. Maybe we'll find some interesting clues inside them. Let's shadow step to this one below.
Nothing.
It's the library we were supposed to enter a few moments ago in our day variant playthrough.
So many books.
It seems that people don't usually close the balcony doors in Svartro. We can again use our system of getting a closer look at certain
So they have
objects
crosses,
to
so
both
I'm pretty sure
appreciate
it's
the
set in
beauty
our
of the story
world.
being crafted in front of our eyes,
Like a
and
fantastical
to uncover
version of
secrets
it.
about Vales and Gora.
And we used
The
to
annals of Svartra Cathedral.
practice Christianity in this
They're bound
village,
to
but
have
the
some
vampires took
information on
over,
Saint Mihai's crypt.
and now they're like the new gods, and they gotta worship them.
And thus Saint Mihai was laid to rest in the catacombs beneath the cathedral's side courtyard, by the cloisters, marked by his own personal sigil. The saint's remains and his sword were buried under a memorial stone.
There you go.
Under Saint Mihai's memorial stone. And I already know his symbol.
Alright, we should be looking for a crypt somewhere on the premises of the Svartro Cathedral. Let's grab the door key on the way to open the door. The
So many
cathedral is
books.
heavily guarded outside, and it looks like the guards aren't really
So when
fond
you're a
of
vampire,
Cohen
you use your
lurking
you
around
got
the
like
premises.
claws, and you
Let's
use that
deal
for
with them
combat at
swiftly
night as a
using our
vampire.
claws. We've listened to your feedback, and we've worked on the flow of using active abilities.
Okay.
We are no longer pausing the choice menu. It's real time in gameplay. It's also
There
a
you go.
good opportunity to show you another use of the Voracious Bite ability Cohen uses to drain people's blood. In combat, it will both replenish your health and deal some damage.
So you can do that to NPCs and stuff to like regain some of your abilities,
Let's
or you
explore
can
the other areas in the courtyard.
go a little eviler and drain them completely and kill them.
I just need to get a breather.
I don't really like the fact that you gotta use your
Let's use the
claws.
sword this time, because yes,
It just
you can
seems
fight with
kind
a
of
sword
weird.
as a vampire
As a vampire,
too.
you start
But
using your
before we
claws for
engage,
combat.
let's adjust the camera.
I'd rather just use a
Camera
sword.
placement was one of the
Use
hottest
sword plus
topics
claws, that'd be
after
cool.
our gameplay reveal. We've got lots of feedback about it, and we decided to add a second option for those of you who prefer the camera slightly further away from the character. The camera will be adjustable for combat and exploration separately, so you can choose the setup you prefer.
No, so you can use a sword. Okay, that makes it better.
Cohen's faster using the sword as a vampire compared to his human form.
Damn! He's gonna have a headache in the morning.
Take notice of the hourglass icon next to our objective. It indicates that opening the crypt will move the time forward.
Okay. Start at night, finish in the
How
day.
about here? Saint Mihai's symbol.
Let's open the entrance and investigate the crypt.
Oh, dude, this game, I'm loving it. 2026 is going to be awesome. Like I said, first we got a banger with Crimson Desert, then Requiem, then there's some time in between, and then we end the year with GTA 6.
Lighting up a torch might be a good idea.
Going to be a great year for gaming.
This place must have been sealed off for ages. I wonder why.
We can hear some moaning coming from behind one of the walls. Let's investigate
Something's
this.
down here.
Is that moaning? I think it's coming from behind this wall.
Hello? Can you hear me?
That ain't human. There's a sword.
Wait.
Say Mahal.
Are you Mihai?
Say Mahal. Damn. Or he's a vampire. So it looks like when you see the sword symbol, you can attack. And when you see that's block, and you see the red, that means you probably have to dodge.
We've been attacked by Mihai, who was an important figure in the valley. And for some reason, he was buried alive in the catacombs.
Damn, all those years buried alive.
Of course, as players, you'll be able to learn why that has happened. But we'd like to avoid too many spoilers here.
Nice.
That's why we are stopping this presentation
Mid-fight, moving forward. Boom! No stopping it here. Stop stopping it.
We hope that you have enjoyed seeing how much variation there is behind just one of the objectives in the game. Remember, our design principle is the narrative
2026.
sandbox. There is no difference between main quests and side quests.
Love it.
There are just different stories that you weave together into your own unique adventure. Thank you for joining me today, and stay tuned for more updates on our social media profiles. Bye!